Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Flashpoint. Flashpoint is a 2 to 6 player game by Indie Games and Cards. The year that it was put out is actually a while back now. It's been out for quite a number of years. In fact, this is one of the early games from Indie Boards and Cards. It's so early that it's had heaps and heaps of expansions. Now, I am someone who owns every single expansion that has come out for Flashpoint. I have not played them all, but I own them all. And it's a matter of because of my space issue, as you can see behind me, it's quite packed. I have tried to reduce this. I've managed to get down to 2 boxes, plus a little box of bits. That's to basically hold all the boards. So it's about, whenever I get it out, I'm kind of trying to go, oh, this board looks great. Now, which one's this? And having to find the correct rule set to go along with the board becomes a little bit of an issue, but that's a by and by. If you haven't played this game before, it's a worthwhile one to look into. It's one of the earlier co-op games that really is it's on the table. It's everyone absolutely working together. What's happening in this game is you are a firefighter, or you are a group of firefighters for everyone around the table. Everyone each has their turn in order. Once you've had your turn, you'll roll and the fire will spread or start somewhere new. And there's things that can explode, or if the fire spreads into spots where other fire is, then that's going to expand a bit more. And it's all stuff to really watch out for. In the original game, the base version of the game, and I think in the expansions, but mostly in the base version, there's 2 versions of the game. There's a family version and a gamer version. Now, I'm not opposed to this. I find it a little bit, yeah. That actually annoys me a little bit, having 2 versions of a game, because I'm playing a game to play the game. I'm not playing a game to make a decision about which version of a game I wish to play. Now, having a family version isn't actually necessarily a bad thing, because I'm a gamer. I like the gamey rules. And so having a family version, sure, if I was playing with kids, I might actually go to the family version. But I'm a gamer, so I will always stick with the gamer side of rules. It's a little bit hard to kind of remember all the things. I think because the rule set is broken up and kind of switches between the family version and the non-family version, it's kind of just tracking where stuff happens in the rules to actually work out what should look like on the board. It's not necessarily the easiest thing. You can find it is in there, and you know, it does work. Once it's up and running, the game itself works. There are rules that I haven't really used, and looks like the rules might finish the game off quicker, of moving the fire engine around the outside of the thing to shoot water into the house. These are things that I haven't actually done. It could work. I mean, I'm assuming it does work. I just find that every time I've played this game, I've just sent the guys straight in and fight the fire and lock that out. To be honest, I held back from getting this game for a really long time. The first Indie Boards and Cards game that I got was Resistance, and then I got the Coup, which is kind of a similar idea. All these games kind of, they're the hidden identity kind of games. And that's really cool. I really love those games. I actually really think they're good games. And so I held back getting Fire and Rescue for ages, because it's a co-op game from a company that I was seeing as doing these hidden role games. Since then, a lot of other stuff's come out, and I kind of got to the point where I looked at it and gone, oh, Flashpoint, there's a whole bunch of expansion, and this is a point for publishers. If I didn't get in early on the game, I'm probably going to not buy the game if there's a heap of expansions. I know a heap of expansions means that the game is popular, and so they're going to be able to keep selling. But when I'm looking at it, it actually frightens me away from the game, because yes, I can get the base game, but then I don't know the order of the expansions. I don't know how those expansions interact with each other. I don't know which of those expansions are standalone games. The Carcassonne, for example, I have the big box for that, but I only have a big box for that because I know that I'm getting a game plus some expansions, and that'll all work together. There's so many versions of Carcassonne, I'm not willing to step in and just go, oh yeah, I'll get that one, because the whole reading kind of there's too much stuff going on. I'd much prefer to just go, there's one version, get that. Terraforming Mars is another example of that. If I hadn't got in on Terraforming Mars right at the early stages, I probably wouldn't be buying that now. Simply because there's a lot of expansion stuff coming out, and it actually scares me away from the game. So just that's something to bear in mind. Flashpoint Fire Rescue, it has a heap of expansion. It's worthwhile getting the base game of this just to get your head around the game first, and once you've kind of playing it, then add some expansion into it to see if you like it. The only reason I got all of the stuff was that a Kickstarter came through offering all of the stuff, so I didn't have to worry about thinking, oh, which version do I want to get, what's going to happen here. I could just get it all in one hit, and that actually helped me get the game. This is just me, this is my psychology as a buyer of games. This is what I think. So if you are a publisher, please take the note, but other people might be thinking other things. And if you are someone who thinks something else, please comment below. I'll leave there. Please go on and watch my Gamesplay and Gamesplanations to see if you will like Flashpoint. Let me know what you think of it. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games that I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.